Hey guys, welcome back to Running in Rehab. My name is Brett. I'm a 234 marathoner and I'm a third year physical therapy student. Today I wanted to talk about the life lessons to be learned from marathon running. I've currently run 5 marathons, including the Philadelphia Marathon, the Chicago Marathon, and the Boston Marathon. Obviously, there are many life lessons and benefits to be learned from the marathon, but I'm going to go over the top three, the three biggest life lessons that translate from the marathon into your everyday life. So let's get right into it. The first one is going to be focus on your next step. So, what do I mean by that? During the marathon, 26 miles can seem very daunting and grueling, especially when you get into the miles 18, mile 20. Um, your body really starts to break down a little bit and you start to really run low on energy. At that point, it becomes as big of a physical game, a mental game, as much as it is a physical game. So the way you can break that down is to just focus on your next step. So when I'm in the marathon and I'm hurting and I'm thinking about how many more miles I have to go, I stop. I don't stop running. I shut my mind down from those kinds of thoughts and just try to focus on my next step. Now you could say, oh, why don't you just think positively? That doesn't work that well for me. And if you're trying to force yourself to think positively, it's not very authentic. But I find that if I force myself to just focus on my next step, I know that I can take that next step. And I know I can take another step after that. And by step, I mean running stride. How does this translate into everyday life? Just focus on that next hour of work that you have to get through, or that next minute. Break down the larger goal into smaller goals, and it's much more digestible mentally. Guys, let's get right into number 2, and stick around for number 3 because number 3 may be the biggest, but number 2 is a big one. A marathon takes a lot of preparation, a lot of running, a lot of sleeping, a lot of reorganizing your lifestyle, maybe not drinking quite as much, maybe not eating quite as much fast foods, because you got to train the next day. So a lot of preparation goes into the marathon. And for people that don't prepare, the big day comes where they run the marathon. Maybe they finish, maybe they don't, but there's something about not doing as well as you wanted to in a marathon that makes you better and forces you to prepare in greater depth and in greater detail for the next marathon. And preparation is key to life as well. It's a key to life. So the marathon demands a high level of preparation to be completed and to be completed at a goal that you set. So life is very similar. Those who prepare in life tend to do well and get the outcomes that they're looking for. So preparation and goal setting is a huge life lesson that I've taken from marathon training into my everyday life. And guys, lastly, this is a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, I believe. I'm going to start with, comparison is the thief of joy. Now, I'm going to alter his quote there a little bit because I don't necessarily agree comparison is the best word there. I think it's more envy is the thief of joy. And what I'm getting at, guys, is when you get into marathon running, it's you versus yourself. It's you versus the clock. It's you versus the mileage. So it forces the life lesson to be learned is just comparing yourself to your last marathon time or comparing yourself to how fit you were yesterday. And in life, I think that a lot of our happiness is all relative. So it's okay to compare and take inspiration from others, but it's important not to be envious of others, as that can lead to a lower quality of life. So those are my big three. Again, guys, just to recap, focus on your next step, whether in the marathon, whether in your training, whether in life, whether at work. Focus on your next step, right? Break your goals down into the smallest bits that you can digest mentally and physically, and next thing you know, you'll be at your goal. But break things down into smaller steps. Focus on your next step. Number 2, prepare. Prepare for life. Prepare for your run. Prepare for your marathon. Preparation is a huge life lesson that will get drilled into you as a marathon runner. And number 3, guys, envy is the thief of joy. So compare yourself to the fitness that you were last week, and compare yourself to where you want to be and take inspiration from that. Don't be envious. Improve on your own goals. Improve on your own marathon time. Improve on your own running mileage. Improve on your own quality of life. And running the marathon really helps to ingrain this mentality into your everyday life. So that's all I have for you guys today. Like and comment down below what you want to see next. Give me a subscription if you guys like this kind of content, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.